Good morning. We're on early. This is the Dent Strength live training session. If you're up and at it, let me know. I'll give you a couple of minutes to get set up if you're joining in with the session. This is part 4 of our Dent Strength series, and this morning we are going back to the lower body. So we're going to work on 2 big compound movements, 2 movements that for the lower body that are going to help you increase your strength, develop your strength, help you improve your resiliency or robustness around the lower body, meaning that you are injury proof, you're bulletproof, or it's going to help you along that pathway. So if you're a runner, if you're somebody that plays sports, if you're somebody that doesn't do anything at all, these 2 exercises are going to bring you to a whole new level of lower body strength. Very simply this morning, if you are joining in, all you need is a foam roller. You don't even need a foam roller, and a set of dumbbells. If you have dumbbells, if not, that's fine. Or something you can put your foot up onto, like a chair or a box. Okay, so we're going live. We'll start the session in about 2 minutes. Again, the Dent Strength series is a bite-sized strength training session, all done in 15 minutes. So first 5 minutes is your warm-up. The next 10 minutes is developing your strength in 2 exercises, working off a clock for 10 minutes, going back and forth. The 2 exercises this morning are the hamstring curl and the ATG split squat. So we're going to develop strength on the backs of the legs with the hamstring from that knee flexion position, and then we're going to develop some strength on the front of the leg, quad development, but also going into a full knee bend to protect your patella tendon and to develop some strength and flexibility through the hip flexor also. Okay, if you're joining in this morning, let me know. If you're just watching along so you can do it later on, let me know. Throw a comment in the box, give me a thumbs up. Just let me know that you're here, you're up, you're at it, and you're getting engaged with this. As you would have seen, and as I talked about previously, we have our men's 5-day challenge, time to change challenge coming up on Monday. Some real focus for 5 days for men to start to improve their health, their well-being, their fitness. Some men have started to go into the group already, have signed up, have registered. So if you're thinking that you need a change, if you're somebody that has absolutely no level of fitness or health or well-being, that's totally fine. This is what it's geared for. It's geared towards you to start to lay a foundation for moving forward. If you're somebody that has exercised in the past or focused on their nutrition and their training in the past but has gone away with it, now is the time to jump back in. And also, if you're currently training and at a decent level, this will benefit you also. So sign up. There'll be a link underneath this video. The Time to Change challenge, free for 5 days, so very minimal commitment from you, no financial commitment, and we're packaging, we're squeezing about a month's training, coaching, knowledge, information into 5 days to help you lay a platform for moving forward. Okay, let's get into it. So 15 minutes of work. We're going straight into the warm-up. Okay, again, if you're joining in, let me know. If you're watching it back and joining in later on, let me know as well. Okay, so we're going to start from the ground up as always, 5 minutes. Okay, first thing we're going to do, bridge position. Okay, so bring your heels back towards your back side. You want to bridge up, hips are up, and back down. Push through the heel. Okay, also press your big toe, little toe in as well, so we get that full foot on the ground. But we're trying to work hamstrings and glutes here. We're going to go for 5. Okay, so we really want to push through the heel, focus on the back side of the lower body. Then we're going to bring that into an overhead reach. So when your bridge comes up, then reach to the opposite side. Okay, a bit of coordination in this. So we're reaching diagonally across. Okay, one more each side. So we're starting to bring some upper body mobility into it. And then because we're focusing on the hamstring in the main part of the session, we're going to go into a single leg bridge, same position, drive up through the full foot, the other knee is at the chest. We're going to do 5 on each side. Squeeze at the top, make sure your glutes are engaged, activated, squeeze up, push. If you're getting a cramp in your hamstring, just bring your heel closer to your backside. That'll be more glute involvement. And that's 5 on that side. Okay. Next we're going into a push-up position and then into a pike, so we need to start to wake up the upper body as well, develop some activation and stability around there. So push-up position, hands underneath the shoulders, nice strong core position. If you can and you're comfortable, do a full push-up and then push away into this pike position, high hip position for 3 seconds, back down. Drive away, lock out the knees, feel the stretch on the calves and hamstrings, and also through the lats as you push the ground away, hips up high. That's 3. We're going to do 5. There's 4. The last one. Push away. So we're starting to get a little bit of blood flowing to the upper body, some activation as well. Okay, and then back down. If you need to drop down for a second, do. Same position. This time we're going to start to bring in a little bit of hip flexor work and core work. So keep your lower back stable as we dynamically move the legs, your left knee going up to your left elbow. Nice and slow, we're going to do 10. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is part 4 of the series. We're going to do 6 parts in the series, so you have 2 full body sessions to work on for free that you can develop and use over the next 8 weeks. Okay, next we're going into the Jefferson curl, so spinal flexion movement. I always have this in because it's a movement that we neglect. I'm just going to add another movement in. So start at the base of the neck, tuck the chin, round forward. We want that big round of the spine, knees locked out, hands down as low as you can, and then we're going to walk them out to here. Nice strong position, back in, and then reverse that. Slowly come up. Start at the top again. We're doing 3 of these, round forward. Get as much movement through the vertebrae as we can. Bend, lock those knees out, squeeze your quads. We're trying to get palms to floor, hamstring flexibility. Walk out here and back in. All the time keeping the knees locked out, and then reverse it. Squeeze your backside here first. Curl, curl, curl. Back up, last one. Fold forward again, big round of the spine. Okay, this Jefferson curl might be something that you think is unsafe, but we need to be able to move our spine through flexion. Okay, we need to be comfortable segmenting each vertebrae, moving each vertebrae at a time. Okay, last exercise in the warm-up, and we're going to be using this in the main section as well. So ATG split squat. This is a variation of a split squat, so a normal split squat is here. This time we're lengthening it out and we're going for a full knee bend. Versions of this, you can make it easier by putting your foot up on top of something. Okay, and we're looking for that full knee bend. Okay, so you get ankle mobility here, full knee bend, protecting the knee, and push back away. If that's uncomfortable for you, use assistance to get into it. Okay, we want that full knee bend, we want to develop strength and resiliency through the tendons there, and then through the VMO, push away through the big toe. We'll just do 3 each side. If you need assistance too, you progress this by going lower, so I'll just show you on the other side, same movement, and you'll see from the back leg, okay, we get that hip flexor stretch as well. So we're looking for a full knee bend, the hamstring sitting on the calf, push away. ATG split squat, Ben Patrick, knees over toes. He created this exercise or developed it and has got massive results for people with knee pain. So if you're somebody that has knee pain or has had knee pain in the past, this is going to help you, and we're going into it in the main phase of the training session as well. So that's the warm up done. So we're going to go in, we're going to set our timer for 10 minutes. Then we're going to work on the hamstring curl for 6 reps. And then we're going to work on the ATG split squat, the movement that we just done. I'm just going to demonstrate the hamstring curl. All you need for this is a foam roller. You can do this with a Swiss ball. You can do it with TRX. You can do it with a medicine ball, or you can simply just walk your feet out in the ground. But I'm going to do it with the foam roller this morning because most people have a foam roller at home. So you start in the bridge position. This is just a demonstration. Okay, your midfoot is on the foam roller, your hips stay up. As you roll the foam roller forward, try and get to full lockout with the knees, and then pull through the heels back in. You'll feel your hamstring screaming at you, particularly around the hamstring tendon behind the knee, and then at the start come higher up. Okay, we want to keep the hips up. Okay, and actively pull with the heels. What you don't want is to get to here and your hips are down and then you're just trying to curl back in. Push up here, squeeze your glutes, protect your lower back and pull back in. The ATG split squat is the one we done in the walk, okay? Conscious of time, I want to get going. Set your timer. Okay, so the HIIT timer, the interval timer, is the one that works best. For me anyway. There's probably loads of other ones that people use too, okay? So 15-second lead in, and then we're working on the minute, every minute going back and forth between the hamstring curl and the ATG split squat. I'll show you the different levels of the split squat. Okay, here we go. 10 minutes of work. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. 6 reps. So high bridge position, curl, and pull back in. You want to do this under control. So out, full lockout for 3 seconds, and pull back in. 6 reps. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Your hips stay up high. Okay, you're just going to rest for the rest of the minute and then start the ATG split squat on the turn of the next minute. If that was easy for your hamstring curl, I'll show you a harder version. You can do a single leg, okay, or you can add more reps in. Okay, it's up to you, but every time we go into a new minute, that's when you start working. So we're going again in 5 seconds. ATG split squat. I'll start to move down the levels. So we're going to go for 4 each leg. So the full ATG split squat is this wider stance, allowing your knee to fully come over your toe. Hip flexor stretch here, drive back away. Keep your chest up, torso upright, drive the ground away. Load into it slowly, under control, drive away. Okay, we can allow the heel to lift a little bit so we get this full hamstring coverage. That's 4 on that side. This might be a really tough movement for you. Again, if it is, elevate your front foot. We want to keep these positions though, no matter how high your front foot is. Full knee bend, drive away. It might be uncomfortable to go into that full knee bend at the start, but you start training this, you're going to get strong around the kneecap, strong around the tendon of the knee, and start to develop this VMO muscle here that's protection for the knees. Okay, whilst also getting some hip flexor stretching on the back. Okay, we're straight into hamstring curls. That's the joy of the timer. Keeps you accountable. 6 reps here. If you want to make it harder, do a single leg version. So same thing, curl out. Obviously this is a lot harder. If you are doing a single leg version, just do 4 on each side, or 5. We want to be able to keep to the time as well. Okay, so same position on the single leg. Your hips stay up. The other leg can just fit knee into chest. You're rolling out, pulling back in with the hamstring. Your hands, your palms are facing up. You're not really using them. You're just using them there for balance. So that's the way to make the hamstring curl harder. Okay, we're waiting for the next round, for the next minute to go. 3, 2, 1, ATG split squat. Again, you can make this harder by loading it. Okay, full knee bend, chest up, drive away. Be cautious with this, build slowly into it and develop your strength from week to week. Stick with the reps that I've recommended and start at the highest elevation that you need to. Everybody can do this exercise, no matter what age, what fitness level, what injury you've had before. Start at a level that suits you, and that is pain-free for you. Drive back away. That's 4 each side. 2 rounds done of each. We'll be doing 5. Okay, we're just waiting for the turn of the minute again. So what I'm trying to show you is we can be really efficient with our time and get some great strength work done. Hamstring curls again. And you notice going back and forth with the exercises that there is some aerobic fitness development in this as well. You feel the heart rate going up. Keep the hips high. 6 reps. Pulling through the hamstring. Okay, we want to get strong behind the knee. We want to get strong in front of the knee. Okay, we want to develop the hamstrings so they can do their job, so we don't get hamstring injuries, we don't get lower back pain, we don't get pain behind the knee. 6 reps, we're waiting for the turn of the minute again. If you're joining in, let me know. If you're doing it after on replay, let me know. Throw a comment in. If you're just picking up some tips this morning, throw a comment in as well. I want to help out everybody. I want to help as many men as I can in 2021. Okay, here we go again. So we'll start at the top again. Easiest version. Here, full knee bend. That's what we're looking for. When you elevate the foot, it makes it easier to get this full coverage of the calf by the hamstring, and it still allows you to get that hip flexor stretch. Okay, next level down is lower your box, lower your chair, and again, this can be up as high as you need to be. Full knee bend, drive away. Full knee bend, drive away. And keep your heel on the ground if you have good ankle mobility. If you need to rise it up a little bit, that's fine also. Keep the chest up. Full knee bend, drive away. And then gradually you get rid of that. So you're lower, and then you're going onto the ground after that. Again, strength is for everybody. Find your level and work from there. Hamstring curls. Here we go. Bridge up high. Again, if you're doing the double leg version, 6 reps. Control it out. 1, 2, 3. Pull back in with that hamstring. 1, 2, 3. Pull back in. We're doing 6 reps. 5, 6. Don't forget about the harder version. Is single leg. If you want to do that, do 4 each side. Come on, boo boo. Class, you're going to complete it later. Good man. This will really help with your running. And everything that I've showed you so far is functional strength training, and whatever that means. To me, it means that you're able to do all the basic human movements pain-free. And then if you're playing sport, if you're doing running, whatever it is, you can do those to the best of your ability also. Okay, back in. ATG split squat. Again, progressive through load. Start with 5 kg in each hand, and then start to build up into it. You can see the difference from this and the normal split squat. Your full knee bend, your stretch on the back leg, you're on the toe of the back foot, and your hip flexor getting a nice stretch there. So don't go into pain, use the easier versions. Chest is up, drive away. Chest is up, drive away. There'll be a balance element to this as well. Okay, and that can only help you with developing your proprioception, developing your balance in every day or in your sport, in whatever training that you're doing. Okay, lower body focus. This is part 4. We're back to hamstring curls. Okay, so 6 reps. If you're doing the single leg version, 4 each side. I'll show you that one now. So foam over on the midfoot, other leg, knee into chest. This will be very challenging. Make sure you don't drop your hips. full lockout, and then drag back in. Okay, for somebody that's prone to hamstring injuries, hamstring pulls, then this exercise, along with the RDL that I showed you in the very first bench strength series, is going to be beneficial to you for tackling the hamstring up high and down low. If you're watching this morning, if you're up and at it, if you're doing your own training and getting a few tips here, well and good, let me know. Here we go again. 8kg split squat. We'll start with the easier version again. So, full version is foot flat on the ground, elevate as needed. Okay, full knee bend, drive back away through the big toe. This is also going to help you with your squats. It's going to help you develop your flexibility through your hip flexor on the back leg. Okay, and obviously single leg strength. It's a single leg exercise. So many benefits to one exercise. I think that's 4 done. We've 1 more round to go. I think, maybe it's 5. The timer will tell me. But we use the HIIT interval app. It's free. Oh yeah, so 1 more round to go each. Yeah, HIIT, hit. So back in. Last round. Hamstring curls. Bridge up. Okay, control it at 3 seconds. This is important. Don't lose your technique on the last set or the last round. Up. Hold. Hips stay high, glutes stay engaged. Pull back through the heels. 6 reps. Drive back in. Yeah, and then 15 seconds until we take off again. That timer app, there's so many of them on the Play Store and that anyway, you'll find them. Just make sure it gives you a nice bell every turn of the minute so you know when to change the exercise. Okay, last set. 8kg split squat. Let's go back to the hardest version again. Okay, 4 reps each side. Loading with weights, chest is up, shoulders are back. Loading that front leg, full knee bend. Bring your heel up if you need to get that extra hamstring flexibility. Okay, so we're building that flexibility and mobility around the hamstring or around the ankle as well, which can only improve the strength and the robustness of your lower body. Load it slowly, drive away aggressively from the big toe. Push away. Okay, that's it. Then you're just going to rest for the rest of that minute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's class. Okay, so that's part 4 of the dense strength series. Okay, we're doing 6. So then by the end of the 6 sessions, you will have 2 full body sessions that last between 35 and 45 minutes. That hits every big movement pattern of the body and will help you develop strength for a long time once you progressively overload. Okay, get your own stretching in this morning. If you watch this, if you got something from it, give me a shout, throw a comment in the box. Don't forget about our 5-day challenge for men who are looking to improve their health, their fitness, their well-being, starting on Monday. Okay, so if you're undecided about it, have a look at my Instagram page, my Facebook page, and you'll see what it's all about. You'll see the results that we're getting with other men, members of the group already, who have dropped body fat, lost weight, improved their energy, improved their strength, their aerobic fitness, and all the other good stuff. Okay, so hopefully I've sold you on that now. Okay, have a good day everybody. Watch out for Win the Morning TV on Friday morning. I hope it's a good one. The weather looks good. Enjoy yourself. Well done this morning.